So today, for tonight, I want to introduce paragraphs. Now, let me ask you this question. I bet all of you have written a paragraph. Is that correct?
Yes.
Great, great. So today is like a review, okay? And we want to know what's in a good paragraph. So let's have a look at this image. Can everybody see the box with the green, yellow, and blue lines? Great. So we have the title at the very top, and the very first line of the paragraph is called a topic sentence. And then in this paragraph, we have three main points. Point number one, point number two, and point number three. And these are highlighted in yellow. Can everybody see that? Great. And then we have supporting sentences. You can have one supporting sentence, maybe two, and for a paragraph, no more than three. I normally do one or two supporting sentences for each main point. And Jason, how do we finish the paragraph?
Finish with a concluding sentence.
Perfect. Okay, so there we are. That's the basic structure of a paragraph. Now, let me go on to the next thing. So what I've done here, this is it's a pretty simple paragraph, and we have a title here. And let me ask, Sophie, what's the title of this paragraph?
The features of a good restaurant.
Good. And we all love going to good restaurants, right? Okay, what I've done here is I used the same highlight colors as in the example before. We have green, yellow, and blue. So let's look at the very first sentence. And Ella, can you read that sentence?
Certain qualities are typical of good restaurants.
Okay. Edward, what kind of sentence is this?
It's the claim.
Okay, let's go back to the first image. Okay, look at the very first sentence in green. What does it say?
Topic sentence.
Yes, it's the topic sentence. Okay, great. Now let's go to the next sentence in yellow. Sophie, hi. You have a question?
Yeah.
Okay, what is it?
So does this structure apply to like all types of writing? Or like if you're writing a story, does it apply to that too?
So I would think stories are a little different. This is a paragraph that it's kind of like the beginning of writing an essay where you want to talk about the benefits of something, or you present an argument, or you want to say why going to Hawaii was the best vacation you ever had and the reasons why. So for a story, of course, you would have an introduction and you would have a conclusion. And then the middle of the story, I would say, like a paragraph, is the body. So, but the structure could be a little different depending on the kind of story it is. Is that good? Okay. So to answer your question, it's yes and no. Okay. But there is an introduction. So for example, the sentence in green is the topic sentence. That's the introduction. And then what comes after the topic sentence in a paragraph is called the body of the paragraph. So let's look at the yellow sentence. And the yellow sentence, Ella, what kind of sentence is this?
It's like it's the sentence that like explains the evidence.
Okay, let's go back to the image. And what do I call these sentences in yellow?
The main points.
Yeah, and this is the first main point or main point number one, okay? So typically in a paragraph that explains something, you usually give 3 reasons, okay? So let's look again at the paragraph. How many main points are there in this paragraph? Jason? Yes, 3. Okay, I see that you're unmuted. Yes, there are 3 main points. Good. What is the second main point? Edward, can you read that sentence? The second main point.
Since customers are choosing to eat out, obviously the quality of the food is important.
Good. And the third main point, Sophie, what is that?
Good restaurants also have a pleasant atmosphere.
Good. So those are the 3 main things. We want good restaurants to have fast and friendly service, good quality food, and a pleasant atmosphere. Okay, those are the 3 main points. Now, the sentences in blue are the supporting point. There's only one for each main point. And so the supporting point for the first main point, Jason, what is it?
Do you want me to read it?
Yep.
Okay. They make sure that customers' needs are met throughout the meal.
Good, good. And who are we talking about with the pronoun they? What's they referring to?
The people that are working at the restaurants.
Good. And those are, you would most likely be dealing with the servers, the waiters, the waitresses. Good. Yes, it's these waiters that want to make sure that the customers' needs are met. What kind of needs would customers have at a restaurant? I'm just curious. Edward?
Like if they needed more like water.
Yep. Yep. Good. Water is one need. So as we can see, they didn't provide examples of the needs. If this was an essay, we could do that. But it's only a paragraph, so we want to keep the paragraph short, okay? So now let's look at this second supporting point in blue. Sophie, what is that?
The good restaurant uses fresh ingredients in its dishes.
Yes, so the ingredients, and what are examples, Sophie, of ingredients?
Like fresh ingredients.
Yeah, like vegetables would be an ingredient, spice. Yeah.
So like I don't know, meat I guess, because it usually most restaurants have burgers or something like that, or like something to do with meat.
Yeah,
And
well, yeah. Okay.
then
Sorry,
yeah,
so go ahead.
and then maybe like some fruit if they have like some kind of desserts or something.
Yeah, but you want to make sure the dessert, if it has fruit in it, that the fruit is fresh or the chocolate is good quality. If you're having chocolate cake, things like that, that the food is of good quality. It's important. And sure, and there's different kinds of restaurants. There's fast food restaurants, but if you go to a fast food restaurant, sometimes the food there can be pretty good. And maybe because the tomatoes are fresh, the meat is of high quality, You hope. Okay, let's go to the third supporting point. And Ella, what is that one?
They are clean and well maintained, and they also pay attention to details like decor, lighting, and music.
Okay, that word is a French word, décor. Okay, décor. Does everybody know what décor is? Okay, decor is the how the restaurant is decorated. What are the paintings like on the wall? What are the tables like, the chairs like? Are there candles on the table? Tablecloths? It's the overall look of the inside of the restaurant. That's decor. And it's basically how is the restaurant decorated? Okay, that's a French word. You have an accent above the E, and that tells me, and now you know that that is a French word. Okay, there is something missing from this paragraph. What is it? Oh, Sophie, yeah.
The conclusion sentence.
Yeah, the concluding sentence. So why don't we do a concluding sentence? So I'm just going to move this down. Okay. So a concluding sentence is similar to what other kind of sentence? Sophie, yeah.
Like the beginning sentence, because I think the ending sentence also like restates
Yes.
the beginning.
Yes, you're absolutely right. It's like the introductory sentence. You're basically saying, you're proving and giving more information and elaborating on that introductory sentence. Okay. How about we spend 2 minutes? Do you have pen and paper handy? Do you want to write your own concluding sentence and we can share them? Okay, so take 2 minutes now. I'll time it and think of a concluding sentence. Okay, I think you're done, right, Sophie? Okay. I think Jason and Ella and Edward are still writing. Oh, maybe Ella's finished, maybe not. Are you finished? Yeah, okay. So we still have Edward's finished. Sophie, let's hear your concluding sentence and I'm gonna type it in this Google Doc.
Okay, so therefore, a good restaurant should have fast and friendly service, good quality food, and a pleasant atmosphere. Every restaurant should have fast and friendly service, good quality food, and a pleasant atmosphere.
And a pleasant atmosphere?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, great. Great. Okay, very good. All right, let's go down. I'll just do it in the order that you were finished. So Ella, you were finished next. What's your sentence?
It's kind of long, but it says
That's okay. Let's hear it. No worries.
overall, a good restaurant should have friendly servers, quality food, are cleaned and maintained, and also have a peaceful atmosphere.
Okay, let's have a look at this. I think it's pretty good. There might be one little error. Overall, a good restaurant should have friendly service, quality food, are clean and maintained. Okay. And have a peaceful atmosphere. Good. Okay. So what we're looking at here, this is something, I don't know if you've ever heard of this parallel structure. Do you know what parallel is? Two lines that run together? Yeah. Well, in writing, it's when the words match. So if we look at Sophie's, the parallel structure is, okay, the restaurant should have fast and friendly service, good quality food, a pleasant atmosphere. And I'm going to highlight I'll do it in green. This is parallel structure. Fast and friendly service. Adjective, adjective, noun. Good quality food. Adjective, adjective, noun. And here, this is fine. Adjective, noun.